guys, welcome back. I've finished work early today, so I want to assess on this car. The last time we saw a lot of rust on the bottom of the bodywork, where the body and the pan comes together. So I want to take some time and just assess where exactly the rust is. Is it part of the pan? Is it only on the body? If the rust is going to mean that we have to get another body or not. So I'm going to push the car into the workshop and then we have a look underneath and inside and maybe do some more work. See, here's also repairs done with fiberglass, and that's on the body. Here's the pan. So I think maybe we will be able to salvage the pan, and we can see in how much we can repair the body and salvage the body. I think the first step will be to remove all the electrical, and then we will try to lift the body from the chassis. How you do it. So on the inside I need to remove the wires from the ignition switch. So we need to see if there's any connection on the other side. So on this side it is wired to the harness. I'm going to unwind all this insulation tape and see if I can get the wires out. Here in South Africa we got a term that we call backyard mechanics, and I think this was all done by a backyard mechanic. This black wire comes from the ignition switch, and look at this. This is how they join the wires. Someone that I call a backyard mechanic, and they thought it was a good idea. Okay, so I disconnected these wires on the outside and they can come out now. We will have to replace all these with proper joints. So I need to get this harness out. but it's fiberglass into the body. So I think I will remove some of this fiberglass without cutting my fingers to the bone, and then we can remove the wiring. Okay, it seems to me this wire is running inside this channel, so I'm going to leave it here. We can remove the body with it in place. So let's remove these wires on the charge regulator. So many wires, it's just joined by twisting the wires together and then putting insulating tape around it. I don't like it at all. It's really dangerous. Look at this bundle. All of it twisted together with insulation tape. Okay, so let's go back to the engine side and see if we can find those wires going to the back. We disconnect those as well. We'll also disconnect these, pull it through. So we're going to take out this harness as well here. One sender and the coil wires. Then they go around. I'll disconnect those now. Let's go to the lights. So I'm going to remove the fuel tank because I don't want it in this workshop. I'm going to remove it, put it in storage, and then we're going to remove the front and rear bumper. Okay, the fuel tank is out. There was much more fuel in it than what the gauge showed. I just want to clean up a bit because we messed a little fuel on the floor. I don't want a fire. And then I'm going to start disconnecting the steering column. I'm going to remove the front and rear bumpers quickly. it's not salvageable. We'll replace it with something else. So this is now loose somehow, but not quite. I'm just going to leave it there. When we remove the body, we'll cut that off as well. Let me remove the steering column. Okay, we're now at the point where we can remove the body from the pan. So we loosen all the bolts below. This one doesn't want to come loose, it's rusted off on the inside. Socket in een klein draadje. So as I was saying, we need to assess the amount of rust in this car. This bottom part is really a disaster, and I'm not really sure. I think when we remove the whole body from the pan, we'll be able to know exactly what we can do with it. My thinking is really that we will need to buy a new body for the car, but that's hard to come by.